finally on. Can you believe it? Okay, forget about it. Anyway, I'm on here and I'm not gonna be on that long because I've got other things to do. But I just wanted to let you know a little story about me and how me and my husband, my deceased husband, how we met. So let me show you a picture of me. I don't know if I showed you before, but it's not actually a picture, it's my shirt. I think you've seen my shirt before, but this is a picture of us. Okay. And yeah, that's my boy right there. Yeah, so I was like, well, my daughter, she painted my room, it's lavender. Ooh, I love it. I love it. And this is one of his favorite colors, as well as mine. I love purple. So that's his color, as well as burgundy. So between the two, we really could never figure out which one he really liked. But he really was pushing purple because, I was liking the purple too. But anyway, to the story, to what how we started our relationship. We met on AOL, and how we met, I saw, we used to go on the chat room all the time or whatever. This is like in 2000, I'm sorry, 1999, beginning of 1999. And he has a screen name called I'm Too Much For You. I said, I'm too much for you. Okay, he sounds big-headed. I put down the peg a little bit. So I used to always, compare screen names and things like that. Or, we used to have that room called the chat room, and we had the screen names. They had some kind of screen name, and we used to rate each other's screen names. Well, anyway, his name was I'm Too Much For You. So I hit him up. I was like, hi, can you explain to me exactly what your screen name means? And of course, he got a smart mouth. And he said, well, it's just like the way it is. I'm too much for you. I said, you say this to everybody? I mean, like, you really think you are too much for anybody? And then we started off talking like, just talking about screen names. And then next thing you know it, and this was on the chat thing. And then a few days later, because after we talked, that was the opening thing for me. We were just talking about screen names, and then we was talking about, life in general, just regular, just general talking for 2 days. And then we exchanged telephone numbers on the third day. You know how Jesus rose on the third day? Right? Well, our relationship rose on the third day. And that's when he started calling me, but he didn't have his name. You know us, honey. We have everybody's name under the sun when it comes down to trying to get the phone. So, so what had happened was he called me, and we even chatted a little bit. Then we had more conversations about life, about what we talked about online and so forth. And then we talked about who do we believe in and so forth. He believed in God, I believe in God and everything. And I was like, oh, that's good. I said, so do you go to church? He said, yeah, I go to church. I said, okay. And I said, well, you're invited to come and hear us sing, because that time, um, I had Pure Praise. It's another choir that I had started. First it was first the first choir that I started in my hometown was Youth for Praise. But it wasn't named Youth for Praise, it was named the Teens of TFT. And I wasn't the only one. It was me and Gail that got together, and we also talked to our bishop, Bishop White, and we asked him, and then we started the choir. And they was teenagers. I was already older, I'm not old or anything. I was like, what, 20? I think it was 20 when I started the choir. And then anyway, back to the regular story. And so we decided, okay, well, let's just, go out to eat or whatever, just to get acquainted or whatever. Now, my mind was not getting no boyfriend or nothing. I was like, I don't need none of that. I had kids already. I ain't got time to be playing no games with nobody. So, so we met at a restaurant, and I brought my daughters with me, right? And then we went in there first, me and my girls, and then about a few minutes, probably about what, 10, 15 minutes, because he was coming home from work. And I think it was 10, 15 minutes he was late, but hey, he had to come home from work. So he starts strolling in, right? And he started just walking a little fast, trying to get in line because we already got our food. We sat down, we was eating, and then it was something was on his back, right? And my daughter said, "Ew, he got a hunchback." I was like, "Oh well, so he got a hunchback." And my attention was friendship. I'd rather have friends than I have boyfriends and all that stuff. I wasn't concentrating on that. I have my girls, you know what I mean? I wanted to raise them and so forth. And then he came and I was like, "Hi, how are you?" Da 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 da. And then he pulled it out and it was flowers, right? I was like, "Oh, that's nice. What you need to be sending me flowers for?" We're friends. He said, "Yeah." And I said, you go buy flowers to your friends every day. You just hey, how you doing? Hey, hey. Our first little spat. Not really a spat, but we were just filling each other out. And then, I was dressed, right? But I was dressed like with jean skirt and a shirt or whatever. So I wasn't really dressed up. And so he was like, oh no, she's a little fat. I said, "Oh, okay. All right." But see, the thing is, I ain't looking for nobody. I just want to be friends. And so we would just, go back and forth. And you know how we are. We hang each other and so forth. And 2 days later, we had to go sing. And I invited him to come hear us sing. And hi, I'm on a video. Okay. And so we had to sing, and then I had on and my dress was this color, and it was nice, my Easter, I call it my Easter dress. And boy, was he slobbing. He was slobbing there. He was like, oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, whatever. But I'm fat, though. I'm fat, though. That's all right, you know. And so, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it. I'll call you. All right, God bless. And so, sorry for the interruption. So he 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 was so not starstruck, but he was like, okay, she got a little something. Fine, okay, great. And then As he approached, going inside the church. Now the church is not there anymore, but it was at Holy Tabernacle, right? So he went in there and he sat down like in the middle of the church, right? And then all of a sudden, oh, we need somebody to move their car. The license plate is blah 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 blah. You're parking in the pastor's parking lot, in the pastor's space. I said, oh Lord, wait a minute, Lord Jesus, please don't let me heal. That man got up and he had to move his car. He was parking in the pastor's spot. I hung him so bad. I said, oh, you want to be preaching now, huh? You preach, honey, preach. It was so funny. But yeah, we met on AOL and never thought that we would be together for 20 years. And that's my boy. Oh, and we had so many jokes and just family fun. Um, even times when we had family time every Friday. We had games and we had like order out or we'll cook, but we have games or either movie night on every Friday. I'm getting a lot of interruptions, but it's all good. It's all good.
Can I go in the thing?
What?
Can I go in the video?
Why?
Because I want to.
You're not gonna touch me, right?
No.
My granddaughter.
Blackie, get out.
I'm on a video. You see what I'm saying? I mean, really. Blackie can't hear. I mean, Blackie is not going to talk. Anyway. Yeah, so that's how we met. That's how we met. He passed away October 6, 2019. And it's been a blessed, challenging, wonderful.
Okay, bye.
Bye again for interrupting. Thank you. Love you. I mean it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this man right here, he totally have my heart. And this is like I said before, a shirt, but right here it would say forever in my heart, and that is a true statement. He is forever in my heart. And finally, I get to talk about him without crying all the time. Normally, my nose will start to burn every time I even say his name, Larry, Larry, Larry. Yeah, that's my boo. That's my baby. We had a time where we have many challenges, but by the grace of God, we made it together. It was teamwork. It's my friend. I always tell somebody, I said, especially before you get married, I said, okay, before you get married, not just only love. Okay, yes, you say, oh, I love him. Oh, I love him. The next thing, I can't stand him. Well, you're going to say words like that. Words are very, very, words are powerful. So be careful how you use your words in your relationship. Yes, men and women have feelings. Men act like they don't, but they do. They do. Don't let them. They do. Okay? And I said, make sure you like them. Do you like your spouse? Do you like your boyfriend? Do you like your loved one? You know what I mean? If you can like the person, you're going to make it. I mean, there's time I'll be like, oh, my goodness. He's so silly. You know what I mean? And then next thing you know, you made up. And that's how I see how our relationship worked. It was through teamwork. That's my boy. And I miss him. I miss him terribly. Usually, like, when we do big jobs like this, the whole room will be painted, or the whole house will be painted within a day or two. you know. But I'm sure that he's proud of us. And another interruption. This one is Ted. Well, anywho and anyhow, I want you to check out our website, www.releaseandbuildhumanrelationships.com. And check us out there. Go to Facebook page is RBHR and the group is Release and Build Human Relationship. Go to patreons.com and be a patron. $5 a month. Okay?
Mommy said text Q, never mind.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You don't have to shut it. Tay still in here. Let me go before I get interrupted again. Okay? And I'm putting more videos up. I just want to stop by and say, hey, and Black Lives Matter. Listen, let me tell you something. Black Lives Matter. Okay? No, I think that we need to accomplish a lot of things in our life. Okay? And and it starts within us. So fix this right here, fix that, and you be on your way. You be on it. Okay? So I'm telling you, fix that or else will fall in line. Okay? And it's important to love one another. And that's what we were doing before he was passing away. And well, nobody prepared to pass away. But when we was planning and we have, um, our business plan of my baby. I just love him. Yeah, we wanted to do, and we are, as my family would be doing. We want to have buildings, like I said before, would release and build human relationship buildings to where we all can come together and be as one family. Okay? It's enough of that separation stuff. What for? God did not create us to do that, right? So, therefore, He put in our hearts to show love to everybody and teach people about love because there's a lot of folks that really don't understand about love. And again, visit again on our website, and there's so much more to talk about. Oh yeah, and please check out the podcast, anchor.fm, and leave a message, okay? Please do. And also, we on Twitter, Love Matters 2019. We're on Instagram as RBHR Human Relationship, no S, okay? And I think that's it. I'm on TikTok, but that's under my name, Lenora and Pool. Check me out over there. So many places that you could check us out. Okay. Again, I will mention again the Patreons. Patreons is $5 a month, and I want to do Zoom and let us all communicate, show love to one another. You know, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of more videos, like I said before. Any questions? Type it out on into the comments as well as subscribe here. Thank you. I look forward to talking to you all. By the way, do you like? I love it. My color, his color. All right. I'll talk to you soon. God bless. Until we see each other again. Mwah.